Hey, this will be a video chart on LBSR. Got a few questions on this one yesterday, but just couldn't quite get around to doing it, and had some more people asking about it today, so I want to get it updated from the charting perspective. Not to state the obvious, but obviously today wasn't the most bullish of what could have happened, but at the same token, assuming that you're in this for the longer term, whether it be a swing trade or just the overall chart and overall story, the chart's still hanging in there, but it could have probably been a little bit better today. And what I mean by that is, ideally, if the price could have held above this purple line, which is the 50-day simple moving average, that would have been a good sign. But now it's flipped back from being a support into a resistance. But the main culprit, and it seems to be the main level of resistance that the bulls are going to need to worry about going forward, is up here at this orange line, which is the 200-day simple moving average based at 0.038. You can see yesterday got as high as 0.037, so basically close enough, and that's what knocked down the price. But the one good thing about today was, yes, it did pull back, and that's part of the markets, but the price also had low volume to go along with it. So the price pulled back, but the volume decreased too. Now, had we had this decrease in price, yet had a volume bar down here, be something like that, that would have not been good. That would have been, basically a sure sign of dumping, panic selling, everything. So today, what caused this, whether it be, profit taking or some panic selling or maybe some selling by the company, you don't know just by looking at it. All you know is that there was a pullback, so we can't really attribute it to one thing or another just based on the chart. But the key thing going forward is going to be support levels need to hold. And the two that I have my eye on are right down here, this gray line and blue line, both the 10 and 20 day. The reason this level here is important is because if the short-term trend is going to turn bullish, aka these starting to turn upwards, then the price is going to need to stay above them. If the price heads down here and starts to close below them again, these are just going to continue on and they're downwards patched. So the key thing and first thing that needs to happen is for the price to start to get these to curl upwards and start to trend upwards. Because remember, all long-term trends have to start somewhere. They all have to start in the short term, and these are short-term trend indicators, the 10-day and 20-day simple moving averages. So the longer the price holds above these, the quicker they're going to curl upwards and trigger a short-term uptrend. So putting numbers to those, we have the 10-day, which is valued at 0.023, and the 20-day, which is valued at 0.0238. So we'll just call it 0.0234. But for simplicity's sake, let's just call it at 0.0235 is going to be the key level of support that we want to see going forward. In terms of resistance levels, kind of already touched on that. The first key level of resistance is going to be back to this 50-day simple moving average, which is valued at 0.028. And then after that, really, don't have any resistances until, back up here at the 200-day simple moving average. So from here to here, you can expect there to be quite a few breakout day traders on this because there is a pretty big space here. That'll add up very quick percentagely speaking. But nonetheless, everybody contributes to the chart. So, with a break of the 50-day, the next level of resistance will be up here at the 200-day simple moving average. So if there are any, and one more thing, if the price does go sideways or continues to pull back a little bit, you want to see volume dive bomb. The lower the volume, the better on any sort of pullback or sideways days. But if the price decides to head back upwards, that's where you want to see volume be as big as possible. So if there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook, and with your newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from big boards down to penny stocks. So there's a good variety, something for everybody. It is all free. We've been making some good money together on our alerts, so I'd encourage you to go to the website, sign up, and see what it's all about. One more time, this was LBSR. Thanks for listening.